start whenever. Hello, I'm Daniel Urban. I'm going to be demonstrating the least to most prompting strategy, which will be used to train the skill of turn taking for Roman. Turn taking is a pivotal behavior. It assists with increased social engagement, social interactions, also helps with building friendships and relationships. This skill also includes waiting skills, which is a replacement behavior that will be included in Roman's behavior plan. The test will take place with Roman taking turns by sharing a ball with a classmate or a peer or other instructional staff. Roman has established prerequisite skills of playing back and forth games of catch or kicking a ball. He also has the prerequisite skills of following basic 1 to 2 step instructions, and it also incorporates a preferred activity. Least to most prompts begin with the least intrusive prompting methods, and they offer the opportunity to independently produce the correct response. So we will move through the hierarchy of prompting. Also, Roman will be given 3 seconds to produce each response. Each correct response will be followed with a form of reinforcement in the form of a high five, fist bump, or verbal praise. So the SD for this task analysis will be Billy's turn, at which point Roman will be expected to pass the ball over to the other individual. So Roman is engaged in playing with the ball. His turn is up, and I will say Billy's turn, and Roman independently passes the ball. This warrants no prompts. He independently responded, and I will say, good job, Roman. The next level in the prompting hierarchy will include a verbal prompt. Roman will be given the same SD, Billy's turn. If he does not respond within 3 seconds, I will offer a verbal prompt, which will produce the correct response. Billy's turn. Pass the ball. Good job. Roman has produced the correct response, received his verbal praise, and a fist bump. The next step in the prompting hierarchy will be a gestural prompt. Roman will not respond independently. He will ignore the verbal prompt and will move to the next level, the gestural prompt. Billy's turn. Pass the ball. At this point, I will introduce the gestural prompt of pointing, and he will pass the ball. Good job. The next step in the prompting hierarchy will be the partial physical prompt. This will include motioning from the elbow to produce the required response. So Roman will not respond independently. He will ignore the verbal prompt, and he will also ignore the gestural prompt, and we'll move to the partial physical prompt. Billy's turn. Pass the ball. Now we'll include the partial physical, and he'll pass the ball. And then the final step in the prompting hierarchy will be a full physical prompt. So Roman will not respond independently. He will ignore the verbal, he will ignore the gestural prompt, and the partial physical prompt. And we will utilize a hand-over-hand strategy to produce the correct response of passing the ball and turning to the next individual's turn. Billy's turn. Pass the ball. Partial physical prompt did not produce the correct response, so we will go to a more hand-over-hand strategy, and we will say, Billy's turn, and the full physical prompt will result in Roman passing the ball, and good job. And that completes all the steps of the least to most prompting